Hi there, it's Ruth Backlund from Energy Works Myofascial Release. Today is daylight savings, and so if you haven't rolled your clocks back, make sure you do that so you don't mess up your schedule tomorrow. But I was contemplating this morning before I got out of bed. It was nice to be able to sleep in a little bit because we had a little extra time, but got me thinking about how daylight savings is kind of like a do-over, okay? For an hour, we get to redo an entire hour. Now, most of us are sleeping at that time because you turn your clocks back at midnight. But basically, for 60 minutes, we get to wipe it off and do it again, okay? And that's kind of similar to what an unwinding would be, or going back and revisiting some tissue memory. And so I thought I might talk about that a little bit today. I hope it isn't too scary for some people, but tissue memory is something that through the fascial system, there's a lot of communication in our body. And as we go through events in time, some things get stuck, okay? So if, let's say, that you had the flu or you got food poisoning. Food poisoning is probably a really good example where your body actually remembers what made you sick. Have you ever had food poisoning and maybe you were at your favorite restaurant and now every time you see that particular meal or you smell that particular meal, your body starts to react in a way. There's a tissue memory there where all of a sudden you might not feel so good, or you get this flashback of something that triggered you because that feeling is stored in your body. So as we go through myofascial release, if you give yourself permission to let go, if you give yourself permission to feel inside your body and not worry about all the stuff that's going on at home or all the stuff going on at work or, what your plans are afterwards, if you really go inside deep and allow your body to feel, as we open up those restrictions, you can have tissue memory. So it's like a do-over from that time, but you're in a safe place. If it was a traumatic situation, maybe you fell out of a tree, maybe you were in a big fight, maybe you were in a car accident, maybe you're in an injury, who knows? You might feel some of those sensations, but that's all it is. It's just a sensation. You're not actually going back through and falling out of the tree and breaking a bone, or getting in a car accident and having whiplash all over again. You may have those sensations, but your body's physically not going to be injured as a result of that tissue memory. So got me thinking about that a little bit today with daylight savings time, how it's kind of like going back over for a period of time, and sometimes it's just a fragment. We may not even remember what it is. It just seems familiar, but we don't know what it is. And it's really tissue memory.